Hello. Yeah. Got a little bit distracted. Everyone was waiting for the kid drop on Tuesday, waiting for the art asset or whatever. Definitely forgot to hit the rejoin or relock button. I mean, it's fine. I'm not too emotionally attached to this season. I'm playing some Slugga. I'm looking forward to the Series 3 though. So I'm definitely just kind of in the let's just get through this week. Work on the new cron set, work on some new angles. Seems like a pretty fun Datacron set overall. Don't love every aspect of it, but I think it'll end up being pretty fun. A lot of this Mandalorian stuff I'm looking forward to running. I mean, the biggest thing that I missed during the Datacron stream last time was definitely the fact that Amplify Agony fixes BAM's 3v3 Whistling Bird generation issue. BAM and 3v3 will be a real thing this time. Garius here, Miftigam, man, they made the character's baseline so good that they kind of really couldn't give them anything. And think about it this way too. The Bo-Katan Kron basically just said you have to pull ball. So like, this is the fucking season, man. Maul's gonna be on offense with Gar IAC. Like, you wanted a Gar IAC buff. Bo-Katan level 9 is it. If Lord Vader gets posted on defense, it's not gonna be with Maul. Like straight up. So yeah, Maul IAC is on the menu. The level 9 is Garth. That's what I'm saying. Like, legitimately, they did get a level 9. They get to play the video game. I mean, whatever. They've been playing the video game on my Lord Vader squad for a while now. But I'm saying, like, the stuff that we practiced, the GL kill list that we knew was sitting in the backgrounds, they're gonna be out prowling. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, 5v5, my concerns haven't changed, but I'm looking forward to having some fun at 3v3. That, at a minimum, seems pretty likely, so. Yeah, man. Alright, let's do this. Preferably with the correct Galaxy of Heroes showing. Okay. Bonus or reactive TM seem like the level 6. I'm not sure what you mean. Don't know what you mean by that. Okay, we can look at my side of the defense later. That score? Let's see, minus 60 or minus 160 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. We're missing a lot of stuff for being on TW mods. We're missing a lot of stuff for being on TW mods. This Ray actually might end up being kind of a problem. Assuming we got holds, we actually could just like two-shot this Ray, which means that even though Zori is nowhere close to qualified to be fighting Ray today, I might just like do it to pick off the sides. The Bam Cron is for those not running bow. Even if you have new bow, you should not be running Bam Cron with her. Or at least it's very unlikely for that to be the case. Bonus turn 100%? No. I really dislike those types of effects. Think of it this way. Bam pops at a bird stance. If anyone sneezes on you, you could just immediately lose bird stance. Like, it's not a bad effect, it's reactivity, sure. Effects like those can be a double-edged sword, would be my complaint. This went pretty good last time. I'm just gonna run this back first this time just to make sure that it works, because if it doesn't, then we're gonna have to make some other choices. Would be nice if this worked again. It is a Vsauce crown, so like we do need to put pressure on her, but I assume that that shouldn't be too bad to do. Plus, if she's taking a bunch of turns, she's getting a bunch of dots. She might just burn herself out along the way. We'll see. Oh, Gara, I see. They don't really, like, the only person who kind of wants reactive turn meter is Maul, and Maul barely makes usage of it. Like, if it happens to work as a very specific matchup tech, that could maybe work, but for the most part, no. I would say they're probably just stacking offense. Stacking offense increases your budget so you could just dump stats onto other stuff. Definitely looking to just keep putting pressure on Vsauce. Definitely a little bit scared of Starkiller ults. Oh, that counterattack is lovely for us. He's down. They really don't seem to target Warrior that much. It's like the opposite of Conquest. And that Jedi font timing is very tragic. I think he's getting ults. I mean, we bank this anyway, even if he does, then we should have airplane, but... That was aimed at Warrior. We get to play. What? She aimed at Warrior. Why did we get a bonus turn on? What? Excuse me? Oh, did she stun him and somebody skipped? Probably. It was for a special. Man, that Doc threshold was so close to killing him, too. Maybe if we just sprinkled more damage on him and less on Vsauce. They did their job. They can clean that up. That's fine. Dassie on the Krun? Yeah, pretty much. It really just kind of begs the question of, like, what do you even mod for at that point? Because the stacking offense was going to let us mod for tenacity, but if the Krun gets tenacity, then I guess we're still just, like, focusing on bulk and shit. So depending on which direction we want to go on the Rey and the Lord Vader. Bo-Katan will be on one of these. Bo-Katan against Malicos leaves the possible risk that if Maul happens to decide to blast Bo, we just lose. We could just like after there. I mean, traditionally, Bounty Hunters against Night Sister, assuming it's Fast Night Sister or whatever, was pretty playable. I mean, you would think the Malicos would just, like, cause a huge issue, but I can't do, like, Bounty Hunters against Qui-Gon or anything because Zam probably doesn't have mods on him. There's no Malicos in this Sears squad, so there's a decent chance that we could just, like, either prefer Zori or Bad Batch there. Zori definitely being the more aggressive option. I mean, if Bo beats Lord Vader, it helps a lot, so I guess I should just try. Okatawa crushes Lord Vader. Dude, bro, trust. Just don't get Bo focused. Dude, bro, trust. Nothing bad happens beyond this point. This is the Rebel Kron. I don't really want to give it up. I don't know if there would be a Reva poster that we could, like, not have to worry about Radis, but I would rather have the Radis tool and not need it than vice versa. This Kron is usually for Zori versus Rey. What's our actual bulk count? I mean, we know for a fact that Zori versus Rey is not going to be able to one-shot, so we don't really need to know this, but it's still... I'm just kind of curious. Where does this leave us at? $161. Actually, not a terrible spot. It's short, but it's good to know. All right, I think we could just spend it here, probably. Honestly, no. I think I'm just going here. Hey, light side buffs don't really matter. Yeah, this feels alright. The 20% protection up should kind of help buffer against Maul. Although it's not... 20% extra health is not enough, but maybe with the Omicron combined, it might be. Maul, Dispel, targeting, pending, but it has to go on pause, right? We have a pre-taunt here. So Bo will have the 20% bulk. Alright. Yeah, bro. Don't get booked on Mandalore focus, bro. Surely. I should have just run Watt. I could feel it coming already. It's almost like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Almost. Almost. 70% health. I saw a blast happening while I was looking at the camera. Also, the 36% protection or whatever it was would feed more into Bo anyway. Don't even. You only just saw the battle start? Oh, no, that was the entire battle. I'm glad I could prove myself here. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about when I talk about Risk. Just don't get Bo focus, bro. 1 of 5, bro. Well, that's fun. Bird snipe terror with what fucking bird generation, my guy? It's with what ancestral? No, that's not how this works. You're thinking of some other squad. You're thinking of the Doctor Afro teams. You're thinking about that Datacron. You're thinking of bounty hunters. And we use BAM now, so we can't even do Bounty Hunter BAM. I'm gonna stop doing sacrificial lamb battles, I think. We did this during the Baron meta, too. I did it to prove a point. Now that it happens. And I would rather be right and not show it happening, I think. If people really don't believe me at this point, that's fine. I don't need to prove myself. We don't want heal block, though. We already talked about that. The AoE doesn't provide it, but the basic will still just have to provide it eventually against Malekiths, and that's probably a better situation to avoid. I'm sticking with my guns next season. We're going for this problem-solving route, not the pray you don't get targeted route. We're gonna be doing shit like Bo-Katan and Watt. Oh, is this 100% Terminator or Boto's turn? Oh. I see. IPD turn waiting room. Hell no, I'm not throwing that grenade. IPD fucking please, thank you. Finally. That seems less than ideal. There's no way we ramped enough though, right? There's a decent chance that this is the last turn we take in this battle. I don't know who has better bulk. On average, I'd expect people to greed more on Malekiths modding, and we kind of just want Malekiths to be dead for Bounty Hunter follow-up if needed. My guess says Malekiths is the safer take. Savior effect should have already gotten popped on 9. Unless I'm forgetting a clause. Yep. We chose correctly, probably. Perish. Well, they have AoE in the opener, but technically that favors bounty hunters as well. It's per ally. Don't really remember. I don't really get to play Malicos, and I don't really get to fight Malicos that often, so... I knew that kid at one point, and kind of just... Everyone holds him. It's just... It is what it is, I guess. I would have liked to have seen him more often, let's say. Technically speaking, there's an argument to be made that I could just go Aura lead right here. 4-man stealth forces boss to eat the taunt because we don't know what the state of the preload's gonna be. Stupidity of LV is the worst GL. He's bad on defense. I mean, listen, man. Again, I used to be the type of person that was like, no, that's wrong. I've got to try to explain to you why that's wrong so you can better understand the game. And now I'm just like, yeah, sure, man. You're 100% right. He's a bad character. You should keep not playing him well. It's a character that was so successful on defense that CG felt the need to try to publish a harder counter, I guess, because LVPL was too oppressive. First ally not each. That's what I thought. Ninth should have consumed it, right? Hey, Zam. How's it? Yeah. We have one holdover mod. Let's go. Yeah, the people who think LV is bad are just self-reporting that they don't know how to use Lord Vader. That's all it really is. There's nothing here. Nothing to see. Fuck, man, into a preload, this is so arguable that we should just... Like, the revive block is gone at the very least. But damn, dude, our lead would be safer. I mean, what does this even look like this fails if they just, like, blast Fennica we can't kill? We start having to ask real tough questions past that point. I mean, I guess we have Geos. I guess. Yeah, the whole he can be multi-shot argument is so fucking funny to me, dude. I completely forgot that. I used to see that. I mean, I just don't argue it anymore. But yeah, no, 100%. Everyone's like, dude, he could be multi-shot, and it's like, motherfucker, every other GL is dying in one battle to multiple non-GL teams easily. What the fuck are you talking about? Literally admitting that the character is good and they don't even realize it. Like, people were saying that shit, and it's like Jabba just came out and Merrin just came out and Jabba was fighting for his damn life. And it's like, yeah, man. That is pretty bad. Fucking choice, dude. I'd like... So the convention of wisdom... No, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking with... Well, but okay, if we do RL lead, do we just cut Zam? Is that ever the read? Because effectively, RL lead gives us what Zam with GAC mods and a non-preload was originally supposed to give us, which is a boss taunt. And like, we'll kind of have to fudge it out and figure it out in the middle. But, like, we're gonna have to manually earn contract if we go RL lead, but it's still guaranteeing that R9 boss eats the blasts. And Isn't that what this is all really about? My heart says it's this. I'm going this. The pre-list potentially way too nasty otherwise. I trust. Hey, how good are you? Not a protection arrow. Still over 300k. But barely. He might die, but like, we should be able to win off of that still. Alright. Godspeed, sir. Yep, he dies. Then we have to play the video game. Wasn't really planning. I thought LV for sure had Blast on the open. That is not true. That is a fuck ton of ult charge. I don't know if we want a handshake making that much ult charge for them right now. I'm gonna go here for contracts. Like, I'm playing this weird for sure, but just trust that there is a vision. Probably. We have arrived at our kind of destination. We have a lot of protection. Surely that will be enough to not fucking die after the fact. Grave going first is nice. It means that we're due to cleanse on him immediately. Not dying at that moment is also nice. Isn't he about to heal himself? I think I should have held that, but I know he did. Okay. Please stop murdering my units. He's out of ults. Give him in the face. Kill him on counterattacks. Okay. Well, the gut was right. Pretty much went exactly how I figured. It's because everyone but boss can start right away. Yeah, so because we couldn't guarantee who would go stealth, the aura lead was essentially forcing boss to taunt by placing everyone else in stealth so we could guarantee keep Fennec so that we could close out. Otherwise, I mean, you saw how fast Maul got his blast off, right? We would have just potentially died almost immediately. Isn't CAD debuffs? I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. With CAD on full durability? I mean, yeah, but what's the point of saving boss at that point? We have an R9 boss. We have a non-R9 fucking trash bot bounty hunter. There was a non-zero chance that boss could actually have survived the blasts. I mean, kind of proved that we didn't technically need it. but it's still sure as shit wouldn't have hurt to have had. Am I just like two-shotting this rain? Am I at all worried about the state of 3v3 and the cheese meta? Oh no, the reason why I like 3v3 so much is because it solves this issue. 3v3 has been fun as hell for a while. 3v3 has been better than 5v5 for a while. Because it, just the natural state of the format tends to solve a lot of the issues that 5v5 has. Okay, so we got minus 60 here. We could definitely go pick apart route. Solve for our missing mods a little bit. Yeah, we got some budget. If anything, that's why I'm excited for 3v3, because we're gonna see more than Ray plus LV, I would imagine. Or if we don't, we know for a fact that, like, hey, they're not just gonna one-shot all the GLs with non-GLs. But the funny thing about this Zori versus Ray fight is we go in knowing for a fact that we're doomed. So we can just entirely play it differently. We can play it just to fucking kill people. Let's do that. I mean, I kind of want Zori against Seer or whatever, but we could like try to bad batch it or some shit. I don't know. I remember Bad Batch versus Seer being kind of fuzzy before. Don't really know how this would change things. 75% crit damage is definitely scary. But also have to be mindful of shit like crew counterattack, giving him crit damage and offense up, and then Fulcrum stealing it off of him, for sure. We'll see. Yeah, it's a pretty good defense, Kron, and they got Hellsteel to boot. I honestly am a little bit concerned that this might be too laggy because of all of the mastery we end up feeding Ray, but I guess... Also, we need to be kind of terrified of JTR, actually. Like, JTR just needs to die ASAP, huh? JTR assist calling Ray could just, like, one-shot us in a really goofy way. That is also true, I guess. I might not actually have us dispel. That or maybe we just fish for buff immunity on GK immediately, but Barris could cleanse it if we don't debuff someone else. No, but Zori Omicron. We'll probably put Barris's lowest on herself for someone. Oh yeah, no, dude, we're not winning this. I'm just looking to two-shot it. I'm just looking for kills. I don't like how you're looking at me. What's a smart move here? swap and a taunt. Oh, but he just got the... Alright, fuck it. Okay, was not a smart move. Literally just doomed myself on that. Alright, can I have the DI man now? We're fucking one turn. We're one turn off. Just fucking kill me, dude. I misplayed this so many different ways. I mean, the Ben Terminator removal did not help us, but we could have actually gotten kills. I just needed to try to get him to turn, or we needed to try to... I mean, her getting whirlwind actually doesn't matter. Like, Finn being dead here doesn't matter. I just needed... I finessed too hard, I guess. We should have just handshook the whirlwinds, gotten inspired on RH, gotten buff ability on GK, so we could actually just, like, go for the rest and not get stuck in a taunting DI tank for, like, a minute straight. I was a little bit surprised that Finn's swap put GK in DI, considering he was full health with protection, but I think we might have just high-rolled exposes on the double hit. High roll, considering it got us killed. GK is so clunky here, so I know I misplayed this last time. But it's like, I mean, we have buff immunity on JMK basic if we just want to try to fish for it that way, or we just mark Ray. Hey, Cameo, thank you for the gifted sub, man. Much appreciated. If this loses, then I'm just on like gas versus Ray type shit. Which I mean, GK does feed us offense, but it's still... I mean, I'm just supposed to, like, go gas first, maybe. Maybe. I mean, if it's TW mods, then Trench should be in pretty decent shape that we could go for a cleanup that way. We definitely want light side buffs, and we definitely don't have much bulk. I mean, we could just go the crit damage Kron. Better we just go the dark side, since it has better stat package for us. I could steal the JML Kron, I guess. Or I could steal this one. Like, we have Raditz and we have CLS, and we have exactly 2 other Krons for them if we go that route. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we just steal the one. I feel so new for this. I was gonna do like swap the JML, fish for the buff immunity into Dispel Basic, just so we could like keep focusing on her, but it's still not exactly ideal. But the problem is I feel like GK could also be kind of problematic for us here. I mean, like, Mastery on Ray for gas matchup isn't too terrible. It's mostly just scary for when she basics and, like, if she possibly gets a topple on us. It's also scary for, like, if Mastery gets onto anyone with evasion. Makes it harder to deal with. Am I wrong here? I might be wrong here. The GK is problematic. If we can walk out of here with a nuke or something, it'll make JML feel much happier. Oh, she's got ult and she's got whirlwinds. Two point on whirlwind, not too bad here actually. She was already gonna fire it off anyway, so it just lines up well for us. Alright, looking to dispel that for the nuke. Looking to not re-give taunt on the DI for the nuke. I guess we'll just take bulk reductions for the nuke. I guess we'll just get stuck on a counterattack anyway for the nuke. Oh, they are masteried up.
Nope.
He's dead at least. Alright, I kind of get to play the video game. Hi. He puts herself in lock. Thank you kindly. We need to get that off. It might be too late now. Well, we'll see. Nope. Like, if JTR is dodge spamming, can we just kill her via echo damage or something? Free me. He's just gonna dodge. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Technically, I should have been looking to get Ray below so I could do a snipe on Ben. I think we just cycle her out. Mildly shocked that that wasn't actually enough to kill. Okay. Does it just do Ben here anyways? He'd be stuck at 1 health. Does it really change anything? Like, I guess if you just want to below 1 health on the preload, sure, but it's a Hellsteel Cron. He'll still get himself above. I bet you Zoro now. I don't think I would really trust either. We'll probably just have to JML. Like, if we bad batch here, then we're suddenly in a really weird spot for Serum. Like, keep in mind that Babbage is very specifically wants to play against a non-preloaded Ray. Not to say that they couldn't possibly pull it off, but just like for multiple reasons, this is less than ideal for them. Or like she's about to go into lock, it would be much harder to get the Inspired off. Immediate Whirlwind, double heal block threat on the preload. It's just not great. What about DTMG against Seer? It's weird I'm not in science mode, but just like my teams are so fucked that I kind of have to be anyway. Just to like try to dig my way out. Isn't this kinda ish supposed to ish be his wheelhouse ish? Keep forgetting. The wrong Imperial blank. Yeah, we don't have too terribly much for him. It would for the next fight? Yeah, but he's just gonna heal back over anyway and have lock anyway. It's a Hellsteel Crone. Like, if, technically speaking, sure, if you're just looking for lasting damage, but the follow-up issue is still gonna be roughly the same. Like, if we're talking preload, probably just, like, fishing for their cooldowns would have been way more important than getting nuke off on them. It's weird. We had, what was it, set 10 made Gas versus Ray super easy, and now with that gone, but Ufu defense still in, it's, like, much harder now, and then we're... I guess next season should just kind of regress back towards normal. Alright, if we could, like, win this, I think this would help a pretty good amount. There's a decent chance we're supposed to cut Storm here. Yeah, probably. We want that AV. So will this summon a Dark Trooper? Not if I make my own. I think we just want this off. Assist Call on Dark should shred their defense the most, I'd imagine. Yeah, they need to cook for longer, but I think we might be running out of leeway. Just kidding? Immunity days would be the relevant factor. Well, think of it this way, dude. DTMG shiny new dark side team, doubt Datacron level 3 shiny new dark side effect. I would bet a good amount of people are gonna run doubt dark side with Gideon, not realize that they're cutting off the enemy TM source, and fucking flop and shit that they normally should have won because you countered yourself. Well, that helps. Lose Gidbane? What does losing Gidbane really matter? nowadays. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't have uses, but there sure are a lot of teams. Wait, I was gonna do Grievous against Starkiller, but that didn't happen, so I guess I'm Grievous here. But I'm really just on Ray Cleanup duty and how expensive I think I have to go. Man, I actually would have. Well, yeah, having Zori here actually would have been good. Gas into Zori, like, technically was the correct play. It was much more likely that Gas could get a kill to enable Zori to finish than Zori to get a kill to enable Gas to finish, I guess. Am I just JML here? Probably. Like, what does this clear look like if I throw away Bad Batch? Are they 2 battles? They are, right? So we can preload this, actually. I'm still, like, the concern about heal block timing is true, but if we could just get the heal block out of Ben, then, like, kinda who cares? That's AoE. Wow, she did not basic herself back up above 100%. Ben's about to go. Oh. Technically speaking, we kind of want to be looking for JTR heal block as well, but let's not be greedy. Do they even have heal block? Are they just holding it? What is happening? I know the cooldowns are long, but come on. I'm running out of one-hit units. Please. If it doesn't happen in the next 2, then we're in AI holding cooldowns territory. There's one. There's two. We can make it better. That's what we want. 2 and 1, right there. I think she's going to put herself into lock immediately. I don't know if that hangs us, but it's playable. Again, like, depending on what's backwall, this might be kind of shooting myself in the foot that we're just going to run out of teams that can't clear. But it's fun. It's interesting. Lock. Oh, they're fucking flipped spots. I hate that. No way you've already stacked that much mastery. Yeah, fuck off. That's... Don't fucking bullshit me. One heal block dodged. God, the preload making so much mastery is so fucking painful right now, though. Yeah, there's the 4-turn heal block. I should have been, like, placing cooldown increases on Ben again. Like, because we're starting so far fucking behind on mastery mode. AoE. Yep. Let's just ammo. I was so, like, focused on playing whack-a-mole on mastery, just trying to, like, stabilize that I, like, completely started disregarding actually, like, the process of killing Ray. I mean, shock is the huge. Hunter Echo Records Echo Mega. Why? Technically speaking, we did not need her idea here now. Now that Barris is dead. We actually hit the TMR. We might be able to sneak in an early Ray kill. Nah, he said DI. Fuck. Okay. Fucking hell. Now we can kill him. Bad as this is gonna get. Oh, we do really want more defense, don't we? Eating's one thing. Yeah, sure. Echo and Tech being on the easier to tap slot is good. Don't care about that shit. Hockey user privilege, yeah. Tactile button's pretty good, it turns out. I'm not really paying attention. I probably should be. Hey, how mad are you right now? Like a broad question. Okay, so he has it now. He has it now, and B1 AoE will kill him. Is this the fabled B1 basic? Passed down for generations upon generations. Well, Magna died, but rip. Just getting it count? I don't think that's how it works. Okay, we can clear. We just need to make sure we don't bleed too much from now on. Dude, if they posted Rose here, I actually might have been sweating bullets. People do be hitting Rose. What a worlds. Timer shit scares me. What? See, without Jolie here, aren't we kind of priced into Bastila lead? Or Cheeky Savior, if they happen to aim JKR, then so be it. We usually use one for Qui-Gon, but we're kind of running out of non-rebel. We are out of non-rebel light side buffs. We have Bastila, so we're only getting half the benefit. Come on. Don't mention that Qui-Gon does the exact same thing. It's fun. Hey, look at that JKR plug. I actually get a taunt off. Nice.
And she spoke words that would melt in your
Not bad damage. Actually, pretty good sequence. Get a little bit greedy here, but does it work? It does. I'll just take Malik first, I guess. Fun. Rudder is a bigger timeout threat, I feel like, since we have JKL here. I really feel like we could use one more bulk reduction. I think we did assist calls with crossguard. Woo! JKR's mark just heals them. Not much point in using it. Crossguard and assist calls? Yeah. Wait for any in particular come to Galaxy Heroes. I mean, I say it kind of as a meme, but I do think Luthen could be a very interesting rebel concept that could like flex into Mon Mothma, Saw, all the other stuff. Maybe give him special effects based on what type of lead it is. Cassian, I think, could also join the game. It could be like a more interesting support unit. Or you think about how he is in the show, and he's two things. He enables other people like reach their potential, and he acts quickly. Or, like kind of preempts whatever you have going on. And I feel like in terms of kit thematics, you could have some fun there. In terms of actual expectations for the game, I feel like they'll probably just make him an attacker or something, but I think if you look at like the show's core themes, he's not the guy, right? Do we actually need like let's say buffs? Let's say buffs actually technically even like benefits gas too. I haven't done CLS versus gas in so long. You would think natural enough counter. What if we just did Qui-Gon? Why not? It was their usual prescribed job anyway, right? Oh yeah, didn't the News and Data Mines channel just have the, like, B1's the login bonus? So maybe we actually do get some sup love. Well, there's Savior going. Bonus turn cycles it off, so now we actually have the AoE. Damage output's kind of non-existent, huh? Damn, dude. That would be why. If I don't kill this gas with CLS, like, I probably should just go this route. I don't even know if Radis has a matchup today. I didn't look too closely at the dash. Let's just do this. We should still be well ahead on banners, but we can't, like, fuck around too much, otherwise it becomes a close match. My heart of hearts, I still kind of prefer shooting gas first. I don't know if I should be scared of respecting potency, because I don't even know if I have tenacity on my side. Dude, I have not played this matchup in so long, good god. I really don't want to topple gas here is the problem. Because Rex is about to form up. And that's going to be awful stand-up timing. I might actually just switch out of... If I switch and he still topples, then it's like nightmare tier. Fuck, man. I think it would have happened, unfortunately. Cheeky opportunity missed. We hit the C3PO mass, which I remember being very, very good. Kill here would be lovely. It is. I don't think AoE kills Rex here. Our damage isn't good enough. Yeah. It's not a bad sequence. The counter attacks are actually helping us so much. Oh, if that toppled, that would have been it. Lucky targeting on the stand-up. Get the TMR, get the stun, get the kill. Still a pretty hard counter. I'm not gonna say that was like insanely clean. It was fun enough. We are reaching an increasingly weird or awkward moment. I mean, did we do dash before though? God, I even had the fucking remod to make dash nicer this week. I'm kind of sad about that actually. Fine, I'll still run it. It was gonna be so much better builds here. I keep forgetting it's not Rose. I mean, this is still probably fun. Doesn't no Rose enable Marin? We could just go that route. Let's just keep pushing. That might have been the wrong... Yeah, we could have just pushed for Azori lethal, but she's going to go under stealth anyway, so I think that's still like a pretty okay play. We can just spend some time with the tanks down, get Hondo over 10 stack, so it won't really matter what we do anyway. We're in control still. Buff immunity is perfect here, actually. She's done. Just a good-ass feeling team. Just fun to play. Like, there's a world where we don't even need to run Vandor, where we could just push even more aggression. It doesn't really seem to need it, so like it's still probably fine to just stick this direction instead, but... Don't be scared of this. Like, I feel like Aiden could probably lose this. Is this just Reva? They don't really cleanse that much, though. It's so not great style-wise, but this is the Reva Corone. At what point do we just say fuck Radis? Or I just jack this and then put Reva on this. That might be fine. Whatever Reva fights is less likely to care about needing dark side buffs than Aiden will here. I don't remember grabbing Storm. But I guess we did run DTMG and jack a bunch of shit, right? I don't really like using the cleanse when I did. I think there's definitely just a risk that we get blinded here and suddenly get blown out, but I'm just trying to push aggression, I guess. Like that. It really feels like Iden wants to save her move for her cleanse for after Chipia blinds. They're not going for Iden control, which is the usual loss condition here, so we're kind of okay. Now it's becoming a problem. And the fact that they're on triple translation, we can't even get it dispelled yet, is problematic. That helps a lot. I don't know, I'm pretty glad I gave her the Revacron. The dark side buffs and the defense both feel like they were definitely needed here. Definitely got ugly, definitely ate some time. Thank you. Is this just an AoE opener, maybe? I don't know if I want a handshake Hondo. I think we do go AoE. Oh, but he's gonna basic anyway, isn't he? Oh, he's not. Right. Full death mark. Game? Why the fuck is SRP in a different spot? It's possible it could have just been Marin here. You fucking dodged the base AoE, you jackass. The foresight could actually be problematic for Radis. Oh, I just realized how bad Sortie was for Radis. Because she has light side buffs on counter, we can't even do the usual solution. I think we got our own chip out of the fuck, man. Damn. Doesn't technically matter, but just in case. Chips usually takes about 7 minutes, so I think we're fine unless something breaks. Knock on wood. I'm not entirely sure how he just got himself to like 80 stacks. The fuck was that? Something very weird just happened there. Wait, does Amplify Agony give Starkiller more procs of his ult charge? It does, but there's no amp egg. I'm talking about next season. Oh, that does nothing, does it? If they don't have any buffs. Hee hee. That's the thing about Amplify Agony implications. There might be more. No assists, huh? Alright, that made up for it. No further questions. Double assist, but we dodge. No second assist, so we live. That's pretty cool. I probably should have checked banners. I mean, we have time now. It would be a shame if I brought too many reinforcements for no reason. 1444 plus 219. Now we're more than good. Good one. Don't crash to win. One down. I'm assuming that's spy. That should have been a basic on Spy. I guess that also works. Should be done. Alright. Good game to Schmertz. Kind of just in survival horror mode this week for trying to not get punished too hard for being LTW mods. Barely made it this time. Defense elements out of the bargain. Set 11 defense crowd's pretty dumb. And blah blah blah. But damn. Yeah, Zori works. Marin would get more protection regen. We could just like scroll through the roster. Give me 1 second. Okay. Amp Ag. I mean, for a little bit, it's not bad, right? Joppa for contract is quite good. I guess Guess does some debuffs. And Beg doesn't reproc Guess health reduction, does it? That I'm not sure on. Maul is just kind of happy to see it generally. For Moff getting against Seer Malicos, it actually would be kind of funny because Ampag would just kind of reproc Seer lead, so even more turn meter shred. That much is true. CLS it was classically good, but no real crazy synergy. He just debuffs a lot, and it's 4% health damage that already fits his game plan. Marin gives more regen, but actually technically that could backfire. Actually, Marin might very strongly not want it. At least if we're talking about Marin versus Jabba, because then it would just become much, much harder to get your sides to die, and that's a lose condition. Yeah, it works. Totally works. So I guess Starkiller Crate earns a little bit more, Starkiller Basic earns a little bit. That's fine. Technically, you could also proc with the... Oh, wait, no. I was going to say with the level 3, but the Amp Egg is also level 3. Believe it or not. JC really requires crits, right? Not gonna point the ones that we've already kind of talked about. I don't think Trey really... Well... Does Savage with Ampeg Savage himself? That would be a little bit funny. Just a massively aggressive Team Terminator situation. I should be writing some of this down, maybe. Hey, person who I can't see because I just went open up Gludox. Yeah, open up. Thank you for the raid, man. OGG Starkiller. Yeah, Starkiller kind of... GG is like the obvious abuse case. How was your raid? Or... How was your stream? I guess how was your raid too? I don't know. How would you rate this experience? GG, Starkiller kind of funny. Starkiller, right, in Conquest is so much easier because you just apply debuffs via any damage. Here, he has to actually be debuffing, which is going to be less common, but it's still more than nothing. Savage strikes me as very interesting. That could be very tricky, actually. Okay. What else? Fear? There's like Fulcrum? Well, that's not debuffs then. That's just self-damage. Hmm. I mean, Tuskens make a lot of debuffs that they wouldn't really mind it. But it's not like crazy synergy. It just fits well. Phoenix, maybe? Phoenix is not bad. They do make a lot of debuffs. And Quiz through... %80 Terminator to himself every turn, 30% to allies. That's what I'm wondering. Like, if that worked, that is a very decent potential. DR just does early. You can nuke yourself. Cool. Does it ever work as a combo piece? Wait. Would Savage pre-TM with this? Hang on. Shut the fuck up. No. At the start of the encounter, when he has resilient defense, he is inflicted with vulnerable, which can't be prevented or dispelled. We can't test this though, right? I feel it, like, he gained vulnerable, didn't he? He gained something else? Oh, but it's only when he's critically hit. Wait, would this work then? Or would this just remove taunt stacks? Yeah, it's only looking for Chris. This is actually bad. This is the opposite of what he wants. Man, it was so close. There's no way that, like, vulnerable could cause amplify agony to crit, right? Smile. Yeah, I don't think it worked, sadly. It was so close. I don't know, the Night Sister thing is tricky. The problem is Ampeg is only going to attack their protection anyway, which is, like, still not bad. You're still technically doubling plague output, but... may regenerate too much protection. But like, technically it does accelerate plague slightly if you're just planning on killing shit anyway via health and protection bar. Geos, it's not really like a nuke combo piece, but they do tend to debuff you a lot. Practice, I guess. Did I put that job on? No. It turbos his contract, basically. And it'll be add some of the old ones. Jabba, Abzori, Bam Dash, Grievous. Maul, kind of. Man, this Savage thing was almost so fucking cool. That really would have been a serious boost to set the season. Sad times. I don't know if Wampa's anything, but it actually does kind of help Wampa's game plan. Like, it could enable him to be much more aggressive. It's essentially doubling his dot output, right? Oh wait, that's 5%. So it pushes DOS to effective 7% pressure. That's not as crazy, but that would still help matchups where it was relevant. Anti-Seer. Finding a turbo contract outside of LV. That's true, actually. Well, yeah, for certain leads. Yeah, I've got Starkiller and Phoenix down. Starkiller, I think, again, like, Conquest, Volatile, I think is very much kind of tilting our impressions of that because it gives him so much debuff generation where he doesn't normally have it. And this, it's like, he'll make 4% off a crate toss, he'll make 5-ish% off of basic. It's not nothing, but, like, say, like, current Riposte is a much crazier effect for Starkiller than what this represents. That batch is not bad, actually. I mean, it's not crazy. Ambag wouldn't proc their true damage, right? I would assume not. Each 2% is still 4 charge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get 8 extra on his crate and 5% on his basic. It's a slightly faster roll. It's not that crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's comboing. Oh, we're kind of getting resisted too, so I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Oh well. It wouldn't really have made sense to me if it was. But it would have been cool to see if it did. Also would have been fucking terrifying if it did. I feel like there's gotta be more abuse cases than that. Dude, I wanna just, like, look at my conquest lists. That might be a better idea board than anything. But I never actually used Star Killer that much in Conquest. What are we checking here? I was just curious if Ambag interacted with defense up true damage at all. And it's nothing too crazy here. Stuff will work well with it, but I'm not thinking of any, like, real crazy abusers past this point. What about you? Yeah, it's only set up by our allies getting ferocity, so there's no real cheeky shove DR into a random team and self-tack somehow and do something with that. There's possibly one thing. Get me out of this. Okay, it's when they attack, not when they do damage. So I was gonna say Ambag could technically just combo off of Biggs, but eh. He's getting revised from Atherin. It's an Afro. Slight synergy piece. She wouldn't mind having it though, I don't think. I think that might be it for review, sadly. It feels like there's got to be more, but so much of at least my personal Ambag memory is kind of poisoned by the rest of the Conquest discs that, like, you really got to be, like, fully honest with yourself about Ambag versus the rest of the stuff. You would think there's gotta be a little bit more somewhere. The X effect of, like, when you deal damage, something happens. Maybe not. He's also on crit, right? Oh, right. Like, wasn't there... It might be on the contracts. But it's just double. Didn't he have, like, damage to momentum conversion at one point, or, like, crit to momentum conversion or something? Oh yeah, whenever he scores a crit. Still just crit piece. Nope. Yeah, critically hit. We might have mind about all there can be to mine here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty decent list, too. I just, like, it feels like I'm missing one. Oh, so if you put Savage in the lead slot, then you still technically will get pre-ATM. You would lose some of the natural stack, but it might still proc Talon a little bit. It's not nothing. It's less, but it's not nothing. And that wouldn't be bad for Darth Bane either, potentially. We kind of just want to cheat out some extra stuff wherever we can get it. Actually, okay. I'm gonna put that down. It's not quite as juicy as the first angle on it, but considering this actually has a chance of existing, I would say it's ahead now. And yeah, I can't really think of any possible reason to want DR to handbag himself. In some other squads, they could possibly abuse it, but Sith Empire only, you know? Wait, no, we just went through this, right? Wasn't this the shit that caused Malicos to one-shot himself? Avoid on Seer Malicos? Versus Grievous? Yeah, because, like, you can target lock on Malicos once. Handbag causes it to get damaged. GG Nuke gains turn meter. Malicos causes damage. Malicos gains a stack, right? That's the thing that happened to Calvin, I think. Alright. Not too bad. I'll take 500% max health damage in one hit. Like, there would be so, like, right, like, you think about it for a Trey lead or whatever, if you could, like, use DR AoE, not Trey lead, just, like, Trey Omicron. You could use DR AoE and all of a sudden you nuke your team enough to, like, activate all of their cooldown resets and, like, have Annihilate threat that shit. That's not terrible, but not quite what's happening here. The closest you would get is, like, if DR could shred himself, then, like, maybe you could pop out a cheeky Malik drain if, like, DR caused an equalize, but we're not even talking that much self-damage, like 10%. Alright. I think I'll call it there. We could do some person. I might do some later, but kind of need to go work on some things. little bit of a short stream. We'll see. I'm open to options. I might make it up later. I might not. Also, I have not eaten today, and I'm hungry as shit. Yeah. Good game again to Schmertz. That was... Hey, like, honestly, that was the most interesting GAC we've had this season, aside from the counter testing stuff, right? But like, maybe I should just load TW mods bro and have to dig my way out. Jesus. All right. Either later tonight or until next round. Good luck in y'all's next rounds. Oh. Peace.